Where did I get that mess from? So I'm just getting on with things, trying to get stuff done, and Christmassy things are starting to happen. Now you'll probably be quite unsurprised to know that I'm not a very Christmassy orientated person. Miserable old git may spring to mind, and you'd not be a million miles from the truth. Because that's just me. But the house does, I must admit, the house right now does look kind of nice in our house. With the decorations up, you know, we've got a real tree for a change. We've never had a real tree before now, and I know that's can be a divisive thing because not everyone agrees with the idea of having a tree because you've got to get rid of it. And should you have one that you have in a pot? I've got a little one in a pot as well that I'll keep on growing throughout the year. But you know, what do you do? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? And I'm going to be for those of you inclined towards the greenness, I'm going to dispose of the tree as ecologically friendly as I can. That's not what I wanted to grab, because that's the kind of guy I am. But it just made a nice change, and it's very different to have a real tree in the house. It doesn't work. My wife noticed that you've got to be more careful because a real tree doesn't quite behave the same as an artificial tree. So some heavy decorations, they just fall off the tree because a real tree is not a nice bendy wire construction that's got nice, it's a bit more flexible, and it's got bits that are not quite as that are smoother than a wire tree. It just took it by surprise. It's a bit trickier to put the decorations on there. Shove you up there on the shelf. Forget about you till later. Yeah. Which is kind of obvious when you think about it, but it's a surprise when you've never had one before. But it seems happy enough. It's not, cascading its little needles all over the place. Dog has not tried to pee up it or anything like that. At least not yet. Not that I've noticed. Anyway, we'll see if the presents get damp under it. But yeah, everything's looking pretty nice in the house. And I'm making plans for dinner. I've got relatives coming round, so I've got all these plans for Christmas dinner. And I suddenly thought, oh crap, you know what? That's not actually plans for the relatives because... where's another flare? There's one. There we go. Because the relatives aren't actually round on Christmas Day. That's just for us. So all these little meals, and the main meal's easy. You just do like a leg of lamb or something. But all the side dishes is the fun stuff. But then I realised that's not what the relatives are going to have because they're around on a different day. They're around like Christmas Eve, or they're around on Boxing Day. Damn. Depending on which set of relatives they are. So I've got to make more planning for food, and it's a bit like this, I guess. It's kind of fun, but also a little tiny bit stressful because I shouldn't have put those glass thingies in the top, should I? Because this is not going to work. Should I do a run to the furnace with this as it is? No, let's wait for the flare to go out first before some disaster happens. Because I'm just thinking I should take these bodies out of here as well, really. Should we waste another flare? Sure, why not? Is it really wasting it? Using it carefully to do something useful. There we go. We've got to be all careful and stuff. Yes, I'm making plans for the food, and we've got like a nice centerpiece on the table for a change, and it's still the things we just never did much in the past. We always had a good Christmas, and we had all the presents, and we had things under the tree, and the tints, and all those other things. But it's the little extra bits, without going crazy, that really make a big difference. It's no Martha Stewart type, amazing Christmas type thingy. But it's looking pretty good, if I say so myself. That answers that question. Yes, sadly the dispensers are going to be dispensing organs at some point. I was wondering how mean 4Camp was going to be with that, but I know some of the map creators have turned that off before now, but not in this case. So yeah, we'll have to watch out for that. Right, let's try and ferry this through without too much hassle. And we'll try to get these spare bodies through here as well. Spare. And there's the laser. We'll bring it... Okay. It's not the worst. It's not the worst that's ever happened. It's okay. The worst that ever happens is when everything went boom. And it's going boom this time. Get in there. Motherboard. Right. Let's grab the laser on the way through. And then... what did I do with the... what have I left the bucket? I'm not just treading crap everywhere, aren't I? What did I do with it? There it is. Let's get Chuckles here out of the way. Come on. You know what? Maybe I could... is it cheating if I put all the dynamite in my janitor chest and take it away? Would you consider that cheating? Tell me honestly. What do you think? Possibly, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about that. It's one way of getting out of the level. Feels like I'm dodging a bullet a little bit there. But not in a good way. Dodging a bullet sounds like you were lucky. This is more like scheming. Scheming to avoid a bullet. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Have I interrupted something, gentlemen? You're right in there. What a way to go. Come on, you. Fun time's over. You dirty devil. I think I possibly threw you in there like that. The ignominy of your death. Are you in? I couldn't even see where I was carrying you. I couldn't even look in your face. Or at your butt. I was so ashamed of your behaviour. Corpse shaming. It's the new thing. Right, you. Something out of... eat. Oh, eat. Something out of Fallout. Something I've discovered. Discovered ghouls doing mischievous things in the glowing tunnels of some underground sewer. That's one I was playing that I didn't record for you. I recently did a little bit of Fallout New Vegas, which is one of the ones I occasionally come back to every now and then. Which is what occasionally means, me. I occasionally come back to, yes, right. You know what, I think like people just replay Skyrim again and again, just do different character. Like that. That's what I do in New Vegas. I come back and I do things again. And the thing is, I never do the main quest. I usually do a Live Another Life, you know, that mod where you just start again from scratch. And I tend to do all the DLCs, Lonesome Hearts or whatever it is, and Dead Money. What's the other one? The big, the one with the weird scientist in jars. You know what I mean? Brains in jars, whatever that is called. Rampage knows. I can't think of the name of it. I don't know what it's called. I don't play. I've never, despite how long I've had New Vegas for and how much I've played it, I've never completed the quest. I've never finished the game. I just haven't been bothered. It's a bit like, you know, never doing the quest in the Civil War quest in Skyrim. It's like I can't be bothered. I don't care enough. I don't care what happens up. So it's weird for me, having played so many Fallout games, especially being an old gamer, having played the original Fallout 1 and 2 so much, to have never seen like the end scene where you know what all your terrible actions have caused to the world at the end of the game. It's just a bit weird. But I've never done it. Could not be bothered, which is not a good thing. I think I barely ever finished Fallout 3, maybe. Only once or twice. know what it's about? You know, if you've ever seen some of my Skyrim Let's Plays, it's about the RP, about the role-playing. That's what's fun. The story. Oh, there you are, Dynamite, lurking away. I think I am, you know. I think I'm going to put them, no matter what you might think about it, I think I'm going to put them in my janitor box. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some dynamite in the office anyway. I don't think I've got any. Look at all this, look at all this progress. We can see the furnace from here. All my cribbing and crying about how big the job was, which it is still quite big, but it's not that bad. What we're going to do now, though, I think, is probably... Oh, I haven't done in there yet, have I? Oh, that's fine, we'll come back to that. We're going to treat it as with bite-sized pieces. Okay. We're going to have to try it at some point. Is there any graffiti in here? There's not. We're going to have to try and do some of this, I think. And if it's a time to go wrong, it's going to happen now, yeah? So cross your fingers, squeeze your butt cheeks, and we'll see how it goes. If you can cross your bum cheeks and squeeze your fingers, you know, that's fine. And relax. Don't cross them for that long. You're going to do yourself an injury. Goodness, be careful with yourself. Look after you. Look after your body. You know what I mean? There we go. The cracks are all gone. That's why these aren't. You know, those are all gone. We'll try the bullet holes next. And conscious about these. I think I should be okay with these crates. He said with no real confidence in himself whatsoever. Bit of blood down there. I'm sure there's some more mini teeny weeny buttholes. Bullet holes. Possibly buttholes. I'm kind of obsessed with the whole squeezing thing. Around here somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about them yet. I mean, there's a one here, which is really close to this crate, but it's obvious. I don't know. Am I doing half a job? Well, I'm obviously doing half a job by stopping here, but do I just feel a bit better about myself by having done some of these? Oh, for goodness sake. Having done some of these? Possibly, yes. I think I feel a bit more... It just feels good. You know, it feels like your progress is being made. We must have a light in here, really. That's fine. The light here is okay. Right. I presume this is all stains up here, isn't it? Yeah. We're not going to catch everything right now, because I'm sure there's stuff behind here. You know what it's like? It's a real goddamn mess around here. There will be stuff around the back. We're just taking away some of the mess. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Look at it. Looking better. Continue to carefully work my way back to the furnace. We are going to go through a whole lot of buckets doing it, though. I don't really want to leave them too close to edges. There's a chance of me bumping into them, but there you go. This thing continues to spit out organs at a regular rate of knots, but that's fine. We've got the bucket there to catch them. No. It's feeling like, you know, a whole bunch of little tasks is what it's feeling like. The compartmentalisation of the area. I don't really need a mop over here yet, but if I do it, reduces the chances of me... Damn it! The chances of me stepping in some side splotch of mess. What I'd like to be doing, really, as per a normal level, would be some of these briefcases for all these dead businessmen around here. What I'd really like to be doing is taking some, not going back here empty-handed. You know, I'd like to be carrying something back, and if I see a PID, I'll carry it. But come on in. Damn it! I've got all the rest of them, but I missed that one. Yeah, but I there isn't really. Oh, here we go. A bit of a run on organs. There isn't really anything I can know I can carry back here and know I'm being efficient. You know, if I start carrying crates back here, I'm not really helping myself in the long run. So I'm just going to put up with the fact that that PID. That PID I'll take back in a minute. Efficiency. Where possible. Right, I think I'm drawing towards the end of today's session. It's been a really good run so far, though. Despite general cribbing and whining at the start about how much big a job this was. Progress has definitely been made. No major disasters have occurred. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sure you were really itching for some terrible disaster to occur again. But no! Definitely not. Not this time. But you're happy now. Are you happy? You got your wish. Are you? Eh? Hmm? You cursed it? With your evil thoughts about things going wrong? Hmm? Text me? But yeah, definite, some good, really good progress has been made. And I need to go make some dinner. That's what I need to do. And feed this dog. The dog's looking unhappy. You can tell the time, you know. Animals can tell the time. Unfortunately, he doesn't understand about the time change. So he knows that it's about dinner time. He doesn't understand that the time went back a little while back. So he started to bully me rather earlier because he's an internal body clock. Knows what's going on. Why am I keep splodging over here somewhere? Oh, there's a mess over this side. Look. Oh, it's also muck from the ceiling and things. Should we do this before we go? Should we slap this onto here? Why not, eh? Oh, is that going to work? What's the rule around laser than graffiti? I would say you'd have to repair the wall first, but let's do an experiment and find out, shall we? I mean, if it makes a burn on the wall, that's fine, because I've got to I've got to laser the wall anyway. Don't think that quite got it, did it? I might have done it too soon. Let's do another one. I don't think the laser damage affected it. I don't think it ruined it. I like the way it splashed on the floor onto the barrel though. That's a bit worrying. Is that more than one graffiti? Oh, don't tell me I'm going to mess it up because I don't know how to do... Oh, it got it, okay. If it was two graffitis, it doesn't matter, it got it anyway. And I might have made a laser mark on the... like a burn mark on the wall. I think we're alright. I think we're okay. See? Progress! Progress. Right, next time I think we will continue as we are, really. I mean, it's going so well. I'll probably tidy up the central area a bit more. The sort of main path we've got going through here. You know, chuck a bunch of stuff into here and keep going with that. And then start to address some of the sideline paths and things like no. Some of the side passages and things like that as we go. Come on, you. And eventually we'll get to the point where we can actually start stacking and moving things around. And the good thing is in here that Come on. Just... It's these damn shelves again. I complained about them last time, didn't I? I will leave you there, you're fine. Although there's a lot of stuff going on here, there's a lot more space to me manoeuvring. Come on, I can do it, me. Can I do it? Maybe I can't. Every time I bump into the thing, it lets go. There's a lot more space to be manoeuvring boxes and things around. That, you know, it doesn't matter. This is full of barrels. I've got room to put them somewhere else. While I clean up this room and then return them back in there again. In fact, once this room is done, that room over there's done, the barrels can all just be put in there, can't they? Really? I mean, it's pretty darn good for that kind of thing. Yeah. See, plans and hopeful thoughts about solving all this. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you again next time.